Hi, this is Frank Gresham from the Chronic Pain Center. Today I want to show you something about low back pain. Most people think that you have to do sit-ups or something to strengthen up the core when you're in pain in your low back. It's actually just the opposite. Most back pain, low back pain that comes across the low back, your waistline, and can actually go across like around the bra line for the ladies, can come from the rectus abdominis. That's a muscle that attaches to your pubic bone and also attaches right up here to the ribs. So I'm going to stand up. I think my head will disappear on the screen, but you're going to get the gist of this. This is the normal length right now of this muscle. It's in a nice neutral place. What happens? Watch as my hands grow closer as I sit. See how I'm shortening the muscle? So I've shortened that quite a bit. And then when I'm leaning forward, look at that. I've shortened that muscle to that much. So anytime you're laying on your back and you're taking your knees and bringing it up to your chest, you are shortening this muscle. You want to lengthen it. You want to get it so that it's out of the pain range. I see stretches all the time on YouTube with showing you how you need to stretch this way and that way. And to me, it's very, very incorrect. This is what I would tell you to do. I would tell you to, you can either lay on the bed, and if you're laying on the bed, have one leg draped off the bed so that the leg's hanging there, and that will start to stretch these muscles in here. When you do that, just take a couple of deep breaths. Just let your body know that you're going to be nice to it. Let's say, for instance, you let the leg drop over, or hang there, I should say. If you start to feel pain from that, kind of scoot onto the bed a little bit more so not as much of the leg is hanging over. So you can do that way. You can also, and then turn around and drape the other leg over. That's going to start to stretch the psoas and part of the other core muscles here. Eventually, if you can sit on the edge of your bed and lay back so that both legs are hanging over, that's going to stretch this really well. Again, if you start to feel it refer pain to the back, then move up onto the bed a little bit so it's not as much of your legs are hanging over. It's really important to do this. It's just, we're always, all day, we're closed in, meaning like if we're at the computer, we're always hunched forward or we're always got our muscles in this way. It helps to be able to lay back and stretch this out. I would tell you to try that. Make sure, I have to say this because there's people out there, make sure it's okay with your doctor if you have a serious issue. If it's not a serious issue, then I don't think you're going to have a problem as far as doing the stretches gently. You should always do the stretches if you can, like every hour and a half to 2 hours. It should be a gentle stretch, no pain whatsoever. If you stretch into pain, you're actually causing the muscles to brace. We don't want that. And then when you do the stretch, take 2 deep breaths. And that way you're telling the body, it's okay, you can relax, you're not going to hurt the muscle. So that's just 2 simple stretches for the low back pain. With one leg draped over so that that stretches the psoas out. And then if you have both feet hanging over, then that way you're going to stretch out the rectus abdominis. If you don't have a bed that sits high, if you can sit on a landing of steps and lean back, and then that way you can lower your feet with each step if you're not feeling anything. So if it's not too much pressure, just do this gently. Don't overdo it. Just make it so that you're going to feel the stretch, just a tinge, and you should start to notice really right away once you stand up, you're going to feel taller because all of a sudden this muscle allows you to stand erect. That's why it's called the rectus abdominis. You can look at other videos that I'm going to be putting on at paininvirginia.com and also at my website, chronicpaincenter.com. Any questions, email me. Hope this helps you, okay? Take care.